Hey, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you find the idea of filing your taxes daunting, don't worry. I totally feel ya. It can be overwhelming, especially if you haven't done it properly before. Too many options and questions, and I don't need to mention the fear of messing something up. But don't worry, because in this video I have a tool that will make your life easier. Meet H&R Block, the tool that will help you file your taxes easily without any hassle. And I do need to mention that I love the interface. As you can see, it's pretty minimalistic here and it doesn't overwhelm you with too many elements and options. Now, if you go to their website, that's hrblock.com, all you need to do is create an account. It's pretty easy process, and once you are in, you'll find your homepage here. So this is your homepage. You can find a couple of articles. You can see here that you can add your card, and here you can click Get Started to get started filing your taxes. If you go to the Taxes tab, you can still get started with your taxes. However, you can see here two options: your tax returns, and if you want to prepare your taxes for next year, you can do so as well. And you have a couple of other options like finances and documents. But in this video, we are interested in how you can file your taxes. So I'll click on Get Started right here. And here you can choose if you want to do your own taxes or if you want a pro to do it. So I'm gonna do my own taxes. Don't worry, HR Block makes the process pretty easy and seamless, as I told you. And here they greet you with a colorful interface. I must say that I have tried or I have seen many tax filing tools before, and this is by far the prettiest. Now, start my taxes here. And now tell us about your past year to get the right tax product for you. And you can choose here from these options, and you can skip it if you want to. So, let's say I had a job, and here on the right, they have the summary of your taxes so far. And by choosing this option, you admit that you have a W-2 tax form, you have earned income credit, and you have the child tax credit. Now, if I choose another option, as you can see here, the options changed and the taxes also change. Now, let's say I had a job. Now, get started. And now they tell you to choose between the Block Plus and the Block Free. Now, the Block Plus will have experts answering your questions and help you decide, and the HR Block Free will let you do your own taxes. I'm gonna continue with free. So how did you file your taxes last year? I didn't file it. Next. However, if you have filed your tax, you will be asked to choose the tool that you had or used to file your taxes. And now let's enter your details. So I'm going to enter my details here pretty quickly. And as you can see at the top, you can choose between federal and state and file taxes. So I'm going to go with federal. And here you get a summary of the federal refund, the year, and you can upgrade to plus, and you can view your previous taxes, my block, account settings, and send feedback. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my name, first name, last name, the date of birth, let's say, okay, and the marital status, I am single. If you are married, you'll be asked to have the option to file jointly, or if you want to file your taxes on your own. So next. Okay, now I need to add my social security number, so I'm gonna add it pretty quickly. Okay, next. And here I have my phone number that I used to sign up, and I need to enter my address, so I'm gonna add it pretty quickly. And now click on next. Okay, do you live in Florida all year? Yes. Next. Okay, now I need to answer some questions. Let's go. Were you a US citizen? Yes. Were you a student in 2024? No. Can someone else claim you as their dependent? Let's say no. Do you have any dependents or children of your own? No. Do you have a child who lived with you in 2024? No. Okay, your filing status is single. And you get a summary of your information. Okay, let's go next. Okay, now they ask you, would you like to customize your tax experience? Let's say no thanks. I do want to continue. And now here I need to confirm my consent. So taxpayer name, John Smith. The today's date is the 30th of April 2025. Okay, let's go ahead and click next. Okay, seems like I messed the date up. Next. Now let's dive into your income information, adding your income information. So main occupation, let's say I'm a manager, account manager. Next. Did you have any transactions involving cryptocurrency? No. Do you have any foreign accounts? No. Did you earn money in any states besides Florida? No. How did you earn money last year? Employment. Okay. And you can choose as many options as you want if you have more than one income source. However, I'm gonna go with next. Okay, now you can add another income type. However, I won't. Next. And now next once again. Okay, now for deductions. If you have paid anything or bought anything that can be deducted from your taxes. So let's find out. Now you can choose any of these deductions that apply to you in 2024. So I'm gonna go with donations. Next, let's start deductions. And you can add another deduction besides the cash donations. However, I'm gonna finish. Okay, next. And now they calculate your standard deduction here and the total. Okay, next. Now let's add or find your tax credits. Okay, here I come. Now you can select any of these common credits that apply to you in 2024, all of these forms. So I have savings for retirement. Next. Now, next once again. Okay, finish up credits. Now the total savers credit is 0. Next. Now let's start on your taxes, payments, and penalties. Next. Okay, now you can enter your insurance details. So everyone in my household was covered all year. Next. What kind of insurance? Health insurance. Next. And now next. And here it is. Now your additional, you can add additional taxes, items, payments, or penalties. However, I'm just gonna go with next. Okay, here you have your summary of tax payments and penalty. Next. And then a wrap up of all your federal taxes. So click on next. And now you can choose anything that applies to you. Okay, I don't want to change anything, so go ahead next. Okay, now let's wrap up your federal taxes. Now that you've wrapped up your federal return, let's review it for accuracy. Check for accuracy. Okay, with a cool animation. Let's go ahead onward. And your federal taxes owed is $0. Okay, you can view the full summary here, or you can go next. And I don't want to go with this card right now, so not right now. And now continue with free. Okay, next. And they tell you that you don't have to file the Florida return. Okay, did you prepare any state returns? No. And they ask you once again if you want to go with Pro. No thanks. And they tell you that you do not qualify for e-filing because your income taxes credit is all 0. Now you can go ahead and edit your information. Of course, depending on your real information, it might vary. But this is pretty much it. That's how you can file your taxes on H&R Block.